Hey there, my name's Lee and I'm the founder of listingtofreedom.com. I'm going to get into this huge haul video. I have 2 boxes of stuff that I got from my sourcing trip, and I'm going to go through and show you each and every item so that I can show you what I got today. Now before we get started, I just want to tell you a little bit about myself and who I am. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 3 kids, and I've managed to make almost around $65,000 of net profit just from flipping used clothes online on sites like eBay and Poshmark. So with that said, I'm going to jump in and show you all the items that I got. One of the things I want you to take away from this and to know from this is that you don't have to have high-end designer brands in order to make money reselling and in order to run a successful reselling business. I know that was one of my stumbling blocks into becoming a reseller, is I didn't think that there were things out there. I didn't think that there were things available for me to make enough money on that it would be worth it. But there are, and most of the items are what I would call bread and butter type of items. I'm not making a ton of money, but I do a pretty high volume for a single seller. I typically run around 200 items a month, and I average about $2,000 of net profit after all is said and done. And I put in around 10 to 15 hours a week. Most of that is during the littlest one's nap time and when the older kids are at school. So I'm going to jump in here. I've got 2 boxes to show you. The first one are flat lays, and then the second one are the ones that'll go on mannequins. That's just how I split my items up. That's easiest to sort them when I'm at the store before I come home, and then they're all ready to go to take pictures. So let's jump in and get started. All right, so this first one is just a basic Nike. This is Nike men's joggers. They have the ankle zip at the bottom, which I find is popular, so I just put ankle zip in the title, but they're just, a basic pair of pants. All right, next up, it's another little jogger, but these are women's, and they're from the brand Resell. So I believe this is sold at Nordstrom. Don't quote me on that, but Resell brand can do well as long as it's, more recent style. And I got several American Eagle items on this trip. This is one of them. This is just a basic plain jean, the high-rise jegging, and I believe it was a bigger size, which I like. Yes, it's a 14 and it's a short. So anytime that it's kind of a special size, a tall or a short, I like those because there's specific buyers out there. A shorty like me knows that it's hard to find short, and I'm sure it's the same if you're tall. It's hard to find those tall. So if you come across those are usually a pretty good seller. This next item is a little, what I would call a jumper dress, denim, and it has this cute little pocket in the back. And it's this brand that's called All That Jazz. It's a brand that I come across pretty often, but it's not one that I would buy just because of that brand. Most of the time I do pass up All That Jazz tags. However, because this one's denim and this jumper style, this is super popular right now. These are selling for, in the $20 to $30 range. No matter what the brand is, there's all different sorts of brands that are selling for that amount just because of the style. So that's why I grabbed that one. This is one that I just grabbed to see what would happen. I'm not sure how much I can get for it. It's a pair of Carhartt jeans. They are the double knee. You can see they have quite a bit of fading, staining. So this is something that I will put on auction, and I'll see how much I can get for it. But sometimes it's surprising what you can get for Carhartt when you put them on auction and you don't really care what happens to them. So the reason why I like auctions, the other reason for Carhartt, is that it's a guaranteed sell within the 7 days. So I just run a 7-day auction, and then it's gone after the end of 7 days, and I don't have to keep hanging on to the item. All right, so this is another American Eagle pair of pants. It's black. Nothing too special about these. These are a curvy, super high-rise jegging. This I believe is another jogger. I think these were Nike also. Yeah, so just another Nike men's jogger. I do really well with just, these basic items. The athletic shorts I do well too. And then I don't buy a whole lot of kid items. I did get a 2 or 3 kid items today. And this is one of them. It was a little Gap pair of wide leg pants. And the only reason I grabbed them is because they were new with the tag, and they are XXL. So I'm not sure how those will do, but we will see. All right, so next I have another wide leg pair of pants. I just loved the color on these and the look. They are a Loft brand. I guess it's from the outlet since it's scratched out. So I don't normally buy Loft. I don't find that it does very well. It actually has a pretty slow turnaround time for me. But these I may end up keeping for myself just because I thought that they were so cute. So we'll see. And then this is probably one of my favorite items from this sourcing trip are the baby Carhartt. And I just love these. These usually sell for around $15, maybe as much as $20. This is, they're in really nice condition. All right, so this is a little vintagey dress. It's super well made, but there was no tag inside. So I'm gonna have to guess on the size, but I would say it's probably a 12-month. It's super cute. And I'm guessing I would get maybe around $20 for this dress, just because of the style, the vintage look. It is, as far as I can tell, handmade, but it's very professionally well constructed. And then next I got these Lucy brand, so the orange tag for Lucy, little pants. I'm not even sure what you'd call them. I think they have the ankle zip again, and they are an extra large tall, which the Lucy brand can be a little, I mean, you definitely need to get more in style, newer items. And then the extra large tall, I was really happy about because I think that will do well since it is a bigger size. All right, so another American Eagle jeans. These are women's. I don't believe I got any men's American Eagle on this sourcing trip. The men's jeans are my favorite. However, I don't come across them as often as the women's. So I'll just take what I can find. These were a high-rise jegging, and they're, tons of holes. So, and next I have a little boy's jacket. This is a Columbia, which I don't normally buy, but I thought the style was so cute, and it has this kind of mountain print on it, on the hood, and then it has the elbow patches as well. And I find anything that have these cute little elbow patches, whether it's for boys or for men's items, can do well. All right, so I got another American Eagle pair of jeans. These were a Tom Girl. This style is selling really well for me right now. I just sold a pair last week. I want to say it was in the maybe $19 to $23 range. I can't remember the exact number I sold it for. So I'm hoping that these do pretty well. And they are, again, pretty destroyed, or destructed is another word I would use in the title. I did come across a couple of Lululemon items. I don't normally come across Lululemon items. I might find one every couple months. So I was pretty happy about these. They're little red floral crop leggings with the mesh sides on them. So that's those. And then I got Another pair of leggings. These are not Lululemon. You'll come across these where they have the tag inside, and it's a lot of times it's cut out, and then you're like, okay, so what brand is it? It feels nice, and then you see this, and that tells you that it's a Fabletics. Their tags are super long, so I find that a lot of wearers will end up cutting them out just to get rid of them. So I will have to look up what size this is based off of the measurements. So I'll take measurements at the waist and then maybe compare those to some that are listed that have measurements. But I'm guessing just by looking at these are probably a size medium. And then I got another little kids, boys, True Religion jeans. I thought those were super cute. I don't know what these are selling for. They don't typically sell for as much as what the adult jeans would sell for. So I'll see what I can get for those. They are a 2T. And then last for this box, I got these little athletic running shorts, I guess you'd call them, track shorts. And they are Abercrombie & Fitch. This is an older tag. I would guess that these are circa 1990s. So I will be putting these as vintage 90s Abercrombie track pants. So I don't normally buy Abercrombie. It's not a brand like get super excited about, but I do like the vintage items, and I've done really well on the vintage items. This is going to be the first time selling these track pants. I have never come across these before, so I will see how they will do, but I'm guessing that I should be able to get around $20 for those. All right, let me switch out boxes here, and then I'll show you the ones that are going to be going on my mannequin. Oh, one more flat lay, I guess. This is another kids item that's a little girl's romper, and it is from the Gap. And the only reason I got this is just because of the style, and I thought it was so cute. So that's that. All right. This is a men's jacket that I came across. It's like a pullover quarter zip with a pocket in the front. I just love this style. I love the color block. I love the color of this item. And this is the brand. It wasn't anything, super special. These are selling for maybe the $15 to $20 range. I'm hoping I can get the upper end of that just based on the style of this. All right. So next up, I've got a kind of vintagey nightgown. It is a bigger size. I'm gonna guess this is a plus size. There was not a size tag in it. And this is the tag here. It says Lorraine and made in USA. And it looked like I could probably get around $20 for, just this little basic nightgown. It's nothing super special. It is cute. It has like a lot of cute details with the ribbon and the lace on the top. All right, so next I got this Marmot windbreaker jacket that's hooded. I think it's a maybe a women's extra large. I will have to take measurements on this one because it's not super obvious to figure out if it's men's or women's. I do measurements on every single item, but a lot of times the measurements will help me determine if it's a men's or women's item because it can be a little confusing on some items. All right, so next up I have a Lululemon jacket. This is super cute. It's just a solid kind of maroon color with perforations, thumb hole. It has this mock neck collar and then also the hoodie, so it's like a double neck. I will be looking this up on lululemonfanatics.com. If you haven't been there, it's a website where they have pictures of all the different styles. It's a great way to get the style name when you're listing. So I'm hoping to get around $50 for that jacket. Next, this is a bra, and this is the Freya brand. And these are easy to spot because the tags will be on the wing and they will be vertical up and down. There are different labels or brand names that you will see, but they are all made by the same company. This one just happens to be Freya. And it is a unusual size. It's a 28J. So I'm hoping that does well just based off of the size. I do find that these brands sell make a lot of bigger sizes, and those can do well. They can sell, you know, close to $30. So this was the one and only bra I got on this trip. Bras are one of my favorite items because they're super cheap, super lightweight. I like to get, you know, a whole handful, but that doesn't happen every time. Sometimes I come across, you know, 15 in one trip. Other times I don't come across any. This time I got one. So I'll take what I can get. Next I have this men's button-up shirt. It's just a basic shirt, nothing special about it. It's a Duluth trading company, but then when I felt it, I thought, oh, that's got to be some kind of interesting fabric. So it is, and it's hemp and organic cotton. So I'm hoping to get $15 to $20 for that shirt. The Duluth Trading Company is a really great brand. Depending on the item, their bags do really well. I've sold, you know, leather handbags for around $50. The shirt's okay, and then I believe they're called Flex Fire Hose pants. I really like to sell those. So, and this was a 2XL as well, so super happy about that find. All right, so next is a base layer shirt, and this is a Nike, and it is the Nike Pro. So just basic black and gray. Then I came across this vest, super interesting. It's kind of like a workwear style. The tag, it says Ranchwear STS, I'm guessing. I'm not even sure what it is, but I love the tag. Looked it up, and these are like pretty expensive items. It looks like they are selling used for in the $50 to $70 range. They are selling a little bit slower than I would like to see, but I'm willing to sit on it for that amount. So I'm hoping that this can be, you know, I can turn this into $50 pretty quick. Next is another base layer shirt from Nike, and this is another Nike Pro item, long sleeve. This is a Torrid women's little shirt. I think it's 3/4 sleeve with the raglan sleeve, V-neck, just t-shirt. And I love the Torrid brand, but I was excited because this is a size 5. I have not seen a 5 in the Torrid. I usually find 1, 2, or maybe 3 on occasion. So I was excited to find the 5. I find the bigger sizes do well. There's not a lot of competition out there for as far as listings go, and if you can get something that's a newer style, those can sell pretty quickly. So I'll see what I can get for that. I would guess that's another one in the $10 to $15 range. This is a Nike sweatshirt that's a women's full zip with the pocket on the front, hood, the high neck. I did get one men's American Eagle item, and so it's this sweatshirt, and this is their Active Flex, it's called. So it's kind of like an active wear hoodie, and it's just basic maroon. So I'm hoping another, you know, $10 to $15. And this is a pink Victoria's Secret sweatshirt. I am pretty picky when I come across pink items. You want to be careful on how new they are. This looked like a newer item. It's a crop, and then it has this opening here in the back, like a split. So I thought that was really cute. If you're not sure on the dates, like how new of style they are, if they're current styles, the tags will usually have the date on them. So this one, if you can see the numbers on the very bottom, it says 0519. So that tells me it was made in May of 2019. So that would, you know, it's only 2 years old. So that's good. And then I did get a LuLaRoe item. I am really picky on picking up any LuLaRoe items. I pass 95% of the items by, but if it's something that I think will do well, I go ahead and grab that and see what I can get for it. The ones that I find that are doing well are solid print or solid colors, the baseball sleeve, the bigger sizes. If you find like a 2XL or 3XL, those do well. So this is just the dress, and it's a solid pretty purple color. It didn't have the size part is removed from the tag, so I will have to look that up, but it does look like it is a bigger size. Next is this little hoodie. This is just kind of a no-name brand. I did not buy it for the brand, I bought it for the style and because it has these cute little rainbows on it. So if you can see, I'll hold these close for you. They're kind of like an embroidered 3D yarnish embroidery style. So I thought that was super cute. This next one is American Eagle, and this is just a women's button-up shirt, gray and white, long sleeve. And then, oh, this is a little shirt for my son, and that's one of the great things about reselling is being able to find items for your family, so that just happened to fall off the truck for him. And then this is the last item I have, and this is a little North Face pullover base layer, I guess you'd call it, and it is a 1/4 zip long sleeve. So I have not sold these before. I really like selling base layer Patagonia. I'm not sure how the North Face does. I've typically only sold jackets and fleece. So we'll see what I can get for this. It is a smaller size, so I don't think that it'll go for a whole lot, but probably again in that $10 to $15 range. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure you like it and subscribe to my channel. If you want to learn more about reselling, I do offer a free 5-day course. I will leave the link below this video so you can sign up, and I've helped thousands of people just like you learn how to make money from home flipping used items. Thanks for watching.